Shit, that is. You got the big ice, no snowmageddon out tonight.
The big ice.
Goddamn. Goddamn.
That's how you supposed to drink whiskey, son. You're supposed to have rock so it, you know what I mean, it melts slow.
Just pour it over the big rock.
Yeah, big rock.
I ain't had whiskey in a minute. I had whiskey this weekend. I need a buy. At some point. I probably should get some. I mean, again, I don't want to be the weatherman, but you know, they talking about 87 inches of snow.
Oh,
Paul, chat, is you in the line? Is you on the side of America that's about to get snowed in?
It's the whole America.
It's like the whole America that's not like Cali.
Because you know it's gonna hit Texas.
It's what the one video I saw, they said like 180 million Americans could be infected. You got to get an ice with your initials. There you go, fam. That's what you need. That's what Cousin Jermaine said. You need fam ice.
So this ice actually got the Crown Royal logo at the top.
So it's same difference, honestly.
100%. Yo, so speaking of Crown Royal, like I like the old, come on, Diageo or whatever company. These new bottles phony, man. Like when you had, listen, all right, COVID time. We was all alcoholics.
Oh yeah. Right?
Woof. I met half of you niggas during COVID time.
Shout out.
Right?
Shout out COVID alcoholism. No, but I mean it was a good time. It was a good time. Sorry.
I was going to work early March. I was already going back into the office in early March.
Early March 2020?
2020. I was going back in the office already.
Damn.
I remember, I think I was off maybe a week or two, and then they was like, yo, the truckers need, well, anyway. So I was the go outside person in my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The worst.
Go to work, go to the grocery store. I'm already at risk. So you ain't no use in
you already outside.
Everybody. So I was going to work, I believe it was once a week and getting paid for 40 hours.
Oh shit, shout out.
I was dope.
Yeah, shout out.
Some of them niggas wasn't going at all and getting paid. It was wild.
Oh, damn. Shout out. Sorry.
But anyway, I'd never be tight because that led to my working situation now where I'm home 3 days and go in 2 days. It's beautiful.
Ain't nothing wrong
anyway,
with that.
Yeah, we live.
Big live.
So I would go to the grocery store.
Shout out me.
Now, family, I would go to the liquor store.
Right.
So first of all, we weren't spending money.
You stole it?
No. What I'm saying is, during that time, I'll go to work and then we was in the house.
Right. And ain't nothing else, no extracurriculars, nothing like that.
Right. We cooking in the crib, we this and that in the crib. Everything was in the crib. I'm glad we all kind of have our own spaces here because we'd have went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
This domain down here.
Needed that, yeah.
Mrs. Fam is upstairs doing her thing, and the little family is all the way upstairs doing his thing. Right. But anyway, every time I would stop at that liquor store, I'm grabbing because I'm only grabbing. I don't want to go more than one. Yeah, shout out to them. I didn't want to keep coming out.
Right.
So I'm grabbing handles.
Jesus.
Right, to the layman, I'm sorry if you're not an alcoholic or a drinker. That is the larger half a gallon size.
Literally.
Right?
Has a hand.
And
wait, so you said handles though. So you walking out with
weekly I would like every week I would grab a handle. Like during that time I would grab a handle. So but we call it a handle because a half a gallon of liquor use as a handle you can pour.
Facts.
The good folks over at Crown Royal redesigned the bottle and ain't no more handle.
Shut up.
It's slimmer. It's tall. It's got like sturdy shoulders. Like it's on those, like Crown Royal, half a gallon is on Ozempic. You pull this bottle out.
Ain't no handle. That's a big ass bottle.
I got to just pour this husky mother.
That's a big ass bottle.
I'm a poet. You understand? I'm a poet, but I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah, no, that's a big ass bottle.
No, I'm a poet, but I'm not gonna like it.
Look at this nigga.
Everybody got a Scully in the hoodie on tonight, huh?
Snowmageddon.
Snowmageddon.
You snow that.
Your wrist got to be strong as a motherfucker to pour a whole half a gallon.
Yeah, nah, that goddamn bottle's ridiculous.
What the fuck are you doing to train yourself? What is that?
What are you doing to
train? Pouring often.
Shrinkflation, yeah, that shit do be going down. It is Japanese whiskey style. It do kind of remind me of some of those bottles. Yeah, that's a good point, Sean.
Bottle of Hibiki that we used in Reno around the corner.
I've only tasted I've never had a bottle of Japanese whiskey to myself. The couple times I've tasted it's been good though.
My father-in-law was in Japan one time, and Diz was real heavy into the whiskeys or whatever. Shout out! Like, see if they got Hibiki over there for a decent price, and he bought a bottle back with him. He was like, "This for the podcast."
There you go. Salute. I don't know why that new bottle changed the taste, Mr. D said.
I don't know if I jump out of that window.
Bottle or what?
Crown.
They changed the Crown bottle. I found out last summer in Cleveland. That was the first time I had the new bottle. The cap isn't a Crown anymore.
Oh, they done cut some costs.
Yeah, because it's funny because you catch a
Mad Phone Time in 2026. Outstanding.
Because that hat got a clock in it.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you, Skipper.
Oh shit.
You guys ready for some weather?
Shit. Did the salt get delivered yet is the question.
Yo, I hate it. I hate it when everybody get to panicking and shit. Like, yo, relax. It's not going. You ain't gotta buy 19 loaves of bread, my nigga.
They do what they call it a milk. They call it a milk and egger.
What you call me?
Shout out to Gorilla Monsoon.
They call it when it was a couple of the Jersey spots earlier this week. They're like, "Is this weather this weekend? It's looking like a real milk and egger."
What? A white person?
Milk and who?
A milk and egger.
Blue Chukin Lou.
Milk and nigga, what?
That's what they call it.
You look like.
Hey yo, not like what you talking about. I was just looking up the weather, but they said it's a milk and egger, but that's why, because you know how people get. I need all the bread. I need the toilet paper.
Hey, fuck you, work.
I need what other not? It's like bread, toilet paper, and cookies. Like it's nothing crazy. Maybe like frozen pizza.
Soup. You not a soup?
I don't like soup. I'm not really a soup guy. No.
What?
So chili.
So yeah. See, here's the thing. That's a very broad like.
Yeah.
Like, not saying I don't like soup. It's like my grandfather was saying I don't like movies that time.
No, he meant that. He meant that shit. Said,
but like no soup.
I never like soup. Chicken noodle. I mean,
like a chowder, a lobster bisque.
Nah, I don't get it.
You know what I'm saying? I love a good bisque. A nice, tasty bisque.
Yes.
A rich bisque.
That's not when the bisque that.
I like when it you let it cook down so the biscuit real thick. I love a thick biscuit.
You like a thick biscuit? I like a thick biscuit too. Hardy.
Shout out to Thick Biscuit.
Hardy. A Hardy biscuit.
A Hardy biscuit. Give me that rich and hearty biscuit.
Yeah.
Boy, gumbo. So gumbo, does that you not rocking with gumbo either?
It just like when you start getting to like stews, like I need like I like when there's stuff. I don't like chowder, but like I like stews, when it's like actual, not just broth, not like
Okay.
I don't like just a lot of broth, and I don't like I don't, but I'm in, my whole family like the soup. So like what
you like to throw the meat in the biscuit.
Where's Sky Hall?
Hey yo,
Sons. What happened? Used to happen.
They need all kinds.
When I would go out of town, that's when my family would be like, "Yo, we it's all soup." Because this nigga ain't making no soup when he here.
Throwing the meat.
That's crazy.
Well,
protein and veggies.
Like that's necessary.
Like I
get you a lobster. You get you a lobster bisque, like a nice lobster bisque.
Wait.
With your chunks in it, like a little chunky. Listen, every once in a while you gotta get you a chunky, right?
Chunky little biscuit right there.
Don't do it off.
I always go down that road. Every now and again, you need a little chunky.
Everybody,
right there.
everybody try the chunky.
Wait.
Is it chunky?
You don't do the noodles either.
What you mean?
Like noodle soups.
So like ramen. Well, that's the thing. Like when the 1 year I did college, like noodles. It was noodles. It was
1 year. Nigga, that's my life.
I ain't had noodles, and it was the easy mac and cheese.
That's why niggas is 23 and 24 talking about they goddamn pressure was up.
Because it was all noodles.
Noodles all the time.
You would go to the the noodles. It'd be like 20 a box, and the box be like $3.
Yeah,
when I was they would have 2-3 of them full ass. You know what I mean? 20 a piece. Sitting on top of the class. At a certain point, you go from class. Noodles. Unless you got a meal plan and you go into the
So cousin Jermaine saying Popeyes. Y'all do Popeyes when it's like cold weather. I'm a soup, noodle soup. I'm a chili kind of guy.
Are you a chili guy?
I'm a chili.
A chunky bisque. Chunky bisque. Yeah, now we here.
A chunky biscuit get you warm.
Facts.
Man, shout out to the 90s.
Shout out. Matter of fact, yeah, where am I? But shout out to the 90s. One love to the 90s always.
Pardon me, I'm gonna shoot from the hip for a second.
Good.
If y'all seen it online, we're talking about because we talk that hip hop shit.
Of course.
I just heard it on another podcast. They talking about Jadakiss and common sense.
It was that was on Budden podcast, right? They was going back and forth.
I saw it everywhere.
I'll remain nameless, but
I saw one clip. It was what's the name clip?
I saw that there today, but I saw it a few days ago. And I figured let me ask y'all where y'all stood, because it was when I listened to the clip of that, they were saying the majority of the folks were like his kids.
The question is what?
The question is who should be ranked higher out of
Common or Jadakiss?
In common sense. And you had two people saying that, you know what, common sense has the better discography. Obviously, he's been in the game longer. He may have had the bigger of the battles. And then the rest of the people were like, nah, fuck that Kiss was one of the butchers.
What? I mean, the one thing that people always say about Kiss is what? He ain't got a classic album, right?
He ain't got a classic album.
That's usually like, and I love Kiss. I love Kiss.
I love Kiss even more now.
The more we get to see him, opening up and stepping out of that shell, it's way easier to be like, nah, that dude is cool as hell.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's got to be up against Common and not have like a classic body of work when Common has like multiple albums. Like, nah, he did classics. That shit there. He did that shit classic there. He did, and it's not even like one era. We're talking like the beginning of his career as he was going through. He's got a couple of Yamins in a couple of different time frames. It's tough for me to say Kiss would go over Common.
Why is definitely a classic, Mr.
Yeah, it's a classic, right?
Kiss,
it's a classic song.
Yeah, why is classic? Yeah, no, why is a classic song? Jada, I like Run.
I don't know if that's. I love that song.
I love that. I don't know if it's a classic, but I mean, he has classic records. But what's the classic album?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a classic album. But he has classic joints. He got a lot of classic joints. He got a lot of classic appearances, or features, and I feel like saying you taking Common over Kiss isn't the popular thing to do.
It depends. I think there are three words that come into play in this conversation, where you see this conversation happening,
right?
And when niggas get hit with these three words, they catch offense.
These three words:
East Coast bias.
That's what work asks. How many of them were from the tri-state?
I listen.
I live out there. Don't go there.
Let me land. Shout out to my man. Let me land. You mean not to watch, right?
I'll let you land.
There is a clear listen. Jadakiss told niggas it's one of the most successful campaigns in hip hop. Jadakiss told niggas he was top 5 dead or alive, and niggas like, I go with that.
Nah, I don't think that. I just think that it was wild.
It is, but it became like niggas took that to heart, and it became like a great deal of folks put Jadakiss. All right, listen. Jada is one of the most consistent high-level pins of all time.
Yeah,
he's not a slouch
for sure.
No. There's no conversation with. He is one of the illest high-level pins of all time. He rapped when it was deadly niggas everywhere.
Yeah.
And he rapped with all the deadly niggas then. Yeah. When niggas talk about the niggas that have the best pins now, he rap with them niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the Bennies or the Get, every era of nigga with great penmanship, he's rock with them niggas, right? I wish the nigga had a championship. I wish, right? Oh. And it's how we talk about Barkley. You know what I'm saying? It's the buts. The nigga, he is amazing rapping, but he ain't got no championships, right? And it becomes like, all right, so Jadakiss has done a lot of things, been in the front of a lot of things, but Common has one of the greatest concept records of all time.
I'm saying Jadakiss is LA Knight. I'm not saying Jadakiss.
No.
Jadakiss is hip hop equivalent to LA Knight is not.
Why? Yeah.
That's funny though. Or CP3, Christ.
Nigga, Common has at least 2 classics.
So it all depends on when you came into listening to hip hop.
It also matters regionally, because to be honest,
I don't know about that, Common.
To be honest, Common is a niche nigga.
No,
right? I'm absolutely. There are more Jadakiss records that have popped in different regions than Com Sense.
No. There's more. Hold on. There's more records with Jadakiss on them.
Correct. That's
okay. All right.
So you heard. So that's the thing. He's been effective on more levels. Like Jadakiss. Nah, I don't like how that sounds. Jadakiss might be the greatest mixtape rapper of all time.
Hold on. Hold on. It's kind of weird.
That's why I didn't like saying it.
Right.
But I don't, because you still got to factor in people like Fad. When we talk about that,
I still would rather hear a Jada verse.
I'm not. Hold on. I'm not disputing that. But you have people like Fab. I was gonna say Kiss probably fathered the majority of them when we talk about Banks. But then that tree is kind of the branches are kind of, you know what I mean? Kiss and Fab around the same time.
Right.
So I don't know, but it's a lot of Kiss children out here. It's a lot of Kiss children out here. With
more so, there are, if you go outside of just the rappers, there are a lot of Kiss disciples. It's niggas that, like, when he said it, somehow it just became law. Like when he said top 5 dead or alive, and then here's the kicker, he's rapped like it ever since. Now he was rapping like that beforehand, but every time you hear Kiss verse, you're like, well, Kiss is kissing, right?
But then when you hear the album, you're like, oh, where's the record?
Hold on. That's if you listen to that album. I'm just saying.
At a certain point, I would rather hear some D Block tapes before I would listen to some of the albums, is all I'm saying.
That comes into play also when we talk about the locks. And Cuz is gonna say the same thing. The locks are great, but the locks ain't got no great album. But I'm
no. I won't do that.
Would you?
They don't have.
What you gonna say? What's
no. That last one was great, but they don't have a classic. There's a difference.
I gotta disagree with that.
What's the classic? We Are the Streets.
I think that the moment that We Are the Streets was kind of makes it that to me. Because
joints on that record too. I like that record.
The whole thing. We Are the Streets was a thing.
It was a moment.
Nobody out there doing what these niggas. Nobody was talking as hard outside of maybe MOP. That was nasty. And at that point in time, just moving off of fucking Bad Boy, the whole Free the Lock shit, and then the Lock. No.
Donnie brings up an excellent point though, because I mean, I think Styles P probably is the better project artist out of Locks. Even his tapes, a lot of P tapes feel like little albums when you really sit down with it front to back.
The tapes are stupid. All those Ghosts in the Shells, Ghosts in them shits was fire. Even the shit with Dave East was fire.
Yes.
No, the joint with Kweli.
I didn't like it was. I thought it was decent, but I kind of fell out of being a quality fan at that time. But with all that said, who you taking, Cal?
Common or Jadakiss?
If you had to, who would be the higher of the two?
On the list of rappers, who I would have Common higher than Jadakiss.
You would?
Yes.
Cause
Common not close.
Hold on. You're taking Common and it's not close.
It's not close.
Okay.
Correct.
I'll say, wait. I thought you said Common's not close.
Oh, no. I take, no.
Ayo Baker said
because
Kiss.
for two reasons. Because
Shout
of
out Ayo.
the disco, right? Like Common disco is crazy, but also that's cool. Listen. The thing I commented, because I was talking to somebody about this online today.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been Mad Slander. And I was like, it all depends on what you value. Because as a listener, if you don't listen to albums that like that, and you are a joint nigga instead of an album or a project nigga, I can easily see you taking Kiss. Because you can make a playlist that'll go crazy.
Right.
Or if you're from New York.
Well, or if you like Meg.
Well, I mean, but listen, we are all a sum total of our experiences.
Facts.
And that means where you are from and the type of music you listen to.
Music.
How you came up has a bearing on your opinion.
So why you
that does translate.
Why you ain't taking Kiss then?
Right.
Because I was a bigger fan of backpack rappers than I was mixtape rappers.
You was in there when they was putting coke in my radio.
Hey yo,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is Common the best MC out of Chicago?
He has a strong argument for it.
I mean, I think
he's done the most. I don't think there's an MC from Chicago that has more of a rapper repertoire.
And I think we need to be clear. MC in this conversation, I would say best MC and like biggest artist or best artist. Those are different conversations.
Way different, because if we know, all right, and this is the conversation we always get into when we talk about light-skinned boy from Canada. Is start talking greatest rappers once you have had a writer proving you had a writer, you ain't in this MC conversation.
That don't count no more.
Right?
But,
so when that comes to it, yeah, the funny enough, the nigga from Chicago that the light-skinned boy from Canada wrote for is completely out of this goddamn conversation.
Nah.
This is I'm gonna say early Lupe Fiasco.
That's the best pin.
Niggas like Lupe, yeah.
The best pin from Chicago. I'll take as the best MC out of Chicago, longevity. While I don't really like the way Lupe rhymes now.
Me neither.
But that food and liquor shit.
Yeah.
Food and liquor, bootleg.
Well, yeah, that's what I've always heard. It was the bootleg was the
even the Ramen 8 joints.
Yeah.
Chi-Town Guevara shit.
Yeah,
all that shit is fucking phenomenal, but I'm going with Common Sense.
Yeah, and I think that makes a lot of sense. No pun intended.
Common Sense. Yeah, it makes a whole lot of sense. I'm going with the Cool had.
Cool wasn't bad.
The Cool was fire.
That was good, really good.
But I feel like that the whole label mix up. Shout out to my brother CJ. The whole label shit kind of derailed a lot of the stuff that we were supposed to get. Again, shout out to CJ. Who was
off of Grand Theft?
Lose people. That's true. But I ain't mean to derail. I said
no. Actually, well,
that was a good combo.
Well, that's the other thing, because the last part of that convo about best rapper. It was. I mean, I'm not. No, this is not a paid ad or whatever. But this is also the same week that Complex had named YoungBoy Never Broke Again as the best rapper of 2025. But again, it wasn't. Was it D1? You know that rapper, that dude D1? He was on somebody.
I didn't think he was a rapper.
Well, he rapped, and then I think he became like more of an activist.
He's an activist, yeah.
D1 music is how I first got introduced. And he may still anyway. He broke it down. It was on some pod. I know Company Man was on it, but he was basically like, "Yo, you have to look at it the way they look at it this year. I mean, it's not at best MC. It's who was the hottest tour, who had the biggest, who had like the most buzz and hype around. You know what I mean?" And
well, I'm at work and I was getting questioned like, "Would you let your daughter go to NBA YoungBoy?" I'm like,
people was hyped for that NBA YoungBoy.
I was taken aback. I didn't know till people at work started asking me, and then when I seen 3 hours, like, yeah, NBA.
I was gonna ask him. Well, cause did you see?
Shorty like YoungBoy?
Oh, you did.
Pure garbage.
You didn't see the videos of them at the YoungBoy concerts though, because he would have been correct. He would have had to be.
Yeah, they was going crazy.
Them kids was lit.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah.
Because I came up with it at the best time.
If you're watching TNA on AMC, I believe Cedric is about to face the Trash Man in the first match on the card.
It's a bunch of fly niggas facing some trash ass niggas.
But just so we're clear, this is the actual Trash Man. This is like he lived in the Garbage King.
No, the raccoon was.
Yeah, well, he was in a match and there was a trash can in the ring and he said, "Oh, it's time to go home."
That's a wrestling double entendre. Right?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Double on Andre.
Double Andre. It's a double on Andre.
Andre. Oh. When we get to it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry that we talking about. When we get to it, Stat Guy Greg, you are definitely wrong.
Uh-oh.
It is a proven fact that you are wrong now.
I don't even know what you.
No, we've been going back and forth for years about this one topic.
All right, I'm gonna make sure you make sure you because I may forget what you talked about right now.
No, you're not. Years ago. I won't.
It don't matter.
My petty level is 2.
Hey man, speaking of high level petty, before we talk pro wrestling,
tonight we will talk wrestling.
Oh yeah,
eventually,
at some point.
I let these two niggas talk nonsense about football. 2 weeks.
That did happen, yes.
I'm gonna give just a little bit of football tonight because it was petty and I enjoyed it. My beloved Dallas Cowboys hired the Eagles defensive pass game for our defensive coordinator. Shout out for grabbing the only good part about the goddamn Eagles last year was they yeah.
Wow, I didn't hear about that. Damn.
Shout out to the Eagles and their fans. Cooper G was like, "Oh, they got one."
Damn.
They're over there. Shout out to D.
I did not see. Nah,
appreciate you, folks.
This Negro. I don't.
Hey, y'all ever seen when they tried to draw the leprechaun from the hood?
Yes, that was a classic.
There you go.
No.
Right.
You stroking?
Hey, yo.
Oh, wait a minute, Clarence Carter.
Yeah, that's what I be doing.
To the east and to the west.
I respect it. I respect it.
Shout out Mimi off the top rope.
Yep.
Kamikaze said. I only heard about the Ravens' new coach.
That was recent.
Oh, the kid guy from San Diego. Yeah.
I don't know about none of that shit.
Could I be?
Neither do that. He don't know.
Well, hey, booyah.
Nigga ain't gonna know until next year. Look
Say
at him.
his name.
And
he
you
over
look here.
What?
Good evening, Dap Hendry.
Uncle Manny.
How y'all doing?
Things are well.
Hey.
We chilling.
Been going okay? I'm glad. It's been crazy, you know, to be getting this snowstorm this
Snowmageddon.
weekend, and in my shoot job.
They prepping outage.
We are doing a lot of mobilization. I've been in meetings since yesterday.
Goddamn.
I didn't leave work until 8:00 yesterday, and I got there at 7:30.
Goddamn.
Morning.
Run that checkup.
Yeah, not when you salary. Yeah. But we do get extraordinary pay and overtime when it's a significant weather event. We do get paid for that, but the planning stages, that's in your salary. But if the snow comes and we gotta, you know, do some things, I hope we don't have any real issues. But if it does, then yeah, I would get that compliment.
Do they come get you?
Oh yeah, they will come get you.
Wow.
They'll come pick you up in a bucket truck if they have to.
Both of y'all, because y'all missed the phone. Is it anything in the snowy weather where you're stuck in the house? Do you have a favorite meal to go to?
Well, I would typically eat a bunch of junk because I have a huge sweet tooth. A lot of comfort food, but I'm on a fitness journey, so I'm going to go to the market tomorrow, which markets here in Maryland. The people act a fool when
I heard it's already wiped out down there.
Yeah,
It's all out and depleted.
It's white.
I heard it's already done down in Maryland.
Well, yeah, but for what I buy, see, I know bitches is fat and out of shape, so like the stuff that I want is still gonna be there. Now, if you want Oreos and ice cream
It's gonna be there,
and shrimp and all of that, you're SOL. But if you're getting salmon, brown rice, little broccoli, greens, you'll be just fine.
Shut up. Yeah,
I fried chicken.
Yeah, I like spaghetti.
When the snow was like, that's your shit. I thought y'all was gonna say something like me and Cuz was like soup, nigga, soup.
Yeah, see, but you already know.
A lot of people in my
bad food.
When I was growing up, my mother, we loved, like, a treat for us was like the frozen pizzas that you put in the oven.
Yes. Friday.
So that was like it was a big deal if you got DiGiorno. So we would
delivery.
we would get the frozen pizzas and put it in the oven. And my mother got a bunch of snacks. So we would get Oreos, ice cream, tasty cakes. And what I loved about snowstorms was this was for all of the people in the chat, most of y'all are of a certain age, so y'all gonna get this. But one of the great things about snowstorms in the 90s and early 2000s was everybody always made that trip to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video.
Oh yeah.
Or the neighborhood.
Yeah, and you would be going there, and you would stand there, and it was like a mad dash. It was like the Hunger Games inside the store. And you stand there waiting for people to return videos. You don't even let them. Don't rewind it. I can rewind it. But that was a big deal. So, like, for the young people that may be in the chat, for proper snowstorm preparation in the 90s, you got to go to the video store. You go to the supermarket. You get a bunch of junk that you don't need. You're gonna get toilet paper like your ass, like you got gonna be wiping your ass all day.
Yeah.
You got to get if you don't have boots, you get a new pair of boots.
Get you some boots.
And then you wear your good coat. And then you like when the snow hit, you got to make several trips outside. So you make your initial outside trip when it first start hitting. If it's overnight, then you gotta wait till the morning. You open the back door, the front door of your house. You be like, "Oh my God, it's cold out there." They turn up and close it. Then you have breakfast. You know, you have a big breakfast.
I don't remember doing that, but okay.
Oh yeah, I was. That's my life now.
You have a big breakfast.
Yeah, that's my
and then
life.
y'all watch cartoons or whatever's on TV, and then you go outside. Do you look while the children outside? Your mother in there prepping. She cooking chili, whatever it is she gonna cook. Then y'all come back in. You take off your wet clothes. You eat a little lunch or whatever. Then that's when she pull out the videos that you got from Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or Earls. If you really a throwback bitch from the
Earls.
It's Earls. It's different.
Shout out to Uncle Earl.
Uncle Earl.
And then that's when your mother pull out this. My mother had a snack bag in her closet, and it had all of the goodies and stuff in there because my fat ass would go in the cabinets and eat them all out. So she kept them in her room, and she pull out the snack bag, and y'all in there watching Waiting to Exhale at 11 years old.
Who want to watch that?
So
Mama watching that.
I remember it because it was the Blizzard of '96.
Yeah.
So the Blizzard of '96, I remember watching Waiting to Exhale,
man.
True Lies.
That was snow.
Day, and all of that stuff.
Me and Cuz was pulled over on the hood of a cop car.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah, Blizzard of '96. So we was all over at 1854.
Shout out.
Me, Cuz, Cousin Dennis, and our people.
Dean Cena.
Dean Cena.
So we decide, the road's dead, but these goddamn swamp runner Timberlands works. Let's bop to Blockbuster.
So Blockbuster.
So it's we walk out the back of our hood and then around the street and then through a whole nother hood. At the top of that hood, when you get to across the street from Fort Meade, there's a Blockbuster.
Okay.
Right? Had we already? We were on the way to Blockbuster when
it was a new neighborhood, which none of our people were there.
Correct.
But that was the quickest way for us to get there.
To get to the Blockbuster.
Okay.
Right.
On foot.
On foot.
The dumb part was because now that I think about it, I don't know why we ain't go out the back of the neighborhood and go up. We went around.
Damn.
Either way, longer way. And we hit the bend and we talking about rap music and cracking jokes and you look stupid and you a dummy and all this kind of disrespectful stuff that cousins that grew up like brothers do.
Facts.
Shout out to Sid. And all of a sudden, whoop, 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 whoop.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man pull up, aggressive, talking about, all right, who got the gun?
Who got the gun?
Oh, wow.
Who got the
Niggas
gun?
say, who got the gun? I just not where the gun at. What is you talking about, nigga? We going to get Mega Man 8.
Oh my God.
You talking about the game?
Yeah.
It's a gun in the game?
We going to get Max Payne 2.
That's crazy.
Man, it messed the whole trip to the goddamn.
And we still had to walk back.
That's
yeah.
God damn.
That's crazy.
That's actually crazy though.
When he mentioned Blizzard of '96, and then when DDM said Blockbuster, I was like, yo.
That was a
you
time.
got triggered.
That was a time.
That
was a time. And
that was wild.
You do your popcorn. You might get the Jiffy Pop on the stove.
Whoa.
You watch Waiting to Exhale. And then what I loved about Snowstorms was, growing up in a house that was in the family where women ran our family. And like, my grandmother, she had 3 daughters on one side. So I used to love, this is how I knew I was gay. I used to love getting on the phone. I used to love when my mother would get on the phone and talk to my aunts and they start gossiping and watching the same thing at the same time. And they'd be like, yeah, girl, because she burnt all his shit up and sold it for $1. And I just used to...
That's my mom and my aunt right now watching Beyond the Gates during the 5 days a week. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
What a time.
It's a very specific type of memory in that space. And then my stepfather, that asshole, he would go out and shovel snow because he was a bum. And
You're a bum.
because that is the one part that was left out of your whole snow. That is a huge part of mine. So
Shoveling snow?
For 2016, the snowmageddon John, Lil Fam was 6.
Ah,
You know what I mean? So it's look, he running around. Oh, that's cute. Now
He doing it.
get your ass out there and do that damn shit.
boy,
Go show that
he got his own shovel. It'll be
Make sure he hydrated, because people be falling out when they go out there to shovel snow. I ain't shoveling shit. You better put that damn salt ice melt
Hello.
down.
Well, yeah.
you can't ice melt your way through for the snow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
You put that down to start, and then maybe like middle of the day, the next day, you got to figure out what's out there, and then you maybe go later on. Yeah.
So I got
No,
two things. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, a breakfast meal is usually the big meal that we get after that shovel. While we out there shoveling, it's hot chocolate, and then breakfast comes, bacon, and all that.
Eggs and home fries and all that.
All those nitrates, migraine inducers.
Yes.
So when you talk about the phone stuff, I didn't experience that because my mom always worked. So I was a latchkey kid. But I experienced it, and DDM, like, you can kind of like see it. I experienced it with Kevin's mom. Like, if we sitting there watching a movie, she would do that.
I love it.
Because she burned all his shit up, girl. What you cooking? Oh, I went to the market.
I love sitting and watching movies with her.
$5.99 a pound, girl. Yeah, I got 2. And we cleaned up, girl.
Right.
We cleaned up.
And then, what was I going to talk about? Is it the 2006 snow? Oh,
that was another one.
Why I don't. So 2.5. So I like living in a building because I don't have to deal with that shoveling shit. I used to live in a garden style apartment on the 46th side, and I was on the ground floor. And what I used to do, I used to turn my car on. Once the snow stopped, I would turn that bitch on, put the heat on high, defrost, go in my apartment, wait 30 minutes to an hour, and my shit will be melted off.
I'll be back.
And then I would do a little walkway. I would have like this little shovel, and I would just walkway my way to my car, because luckily my parking spot was like right in front of the bushes in front of my house. But I moved from that place. They had too many skunks in front of my. One day I came home and there was a skunk sitting in front of my door. I was like, okay, we done. We packing this up. We done.
A skunk out front your house feel like pulling up, and it's a nigga outside with a gun outside.
That's right. That's right. Yo,
something.
Huh? We want. Like,
not
listen.
Get in the house for like 2 hours. I was like,
damn. Yeah, see,
it was 2 hours after football.
Cheat code is throwing the car in the driveway so that you can knock that snow off the car and just push it onto the grass instead of having to shovel out the driveway.
Say that again.
So we already parked one of the cars in the driveway, right?
Right.
We parked the car in the driveway. So instead of having to shovel the driveway, you just pushing the snow off the top of the car onto the grass next to it. So then, you know what I'm saying? You save. I mean, you gotta get between the cars, because between our driveway and my neighbor's driveway,
just a little bit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta push that stuff off.
Jeez. Yeah, I think Mr. D said it earlier. Yeah, that snowstorm life is a doozy.
It's fun though. It's fun when it first gets hit. Like, I actually enjoy watching the news and people go ballistic and involve all of the ice melt. And you see them be like, yeah, we're outside Aid Hardware where he can't keep his shelves packed. And then they interview the owner. Yeah, we've sold about 3 tons of ice melt. Once it's gone. Our next shipment doesn't come for another week and a half. And then a reporter go, we interviewed customers, and here's what Mary Washington had to say in Towson. Yeah, I came for a bag of ice melt, and they're fresh out. So, I bought a shovel, but, everybody's ready for the snow. That's when the reporter come back.
She from Dundalk,
Yeah,
huh?
so we're expected to have about 10 to 15 inches of snow, and with participation to start around Sunday evening. So everybody bundle up and get ready for the big blast. Back to you, Don.
Wait. I cannot. Listen, I am not a grammar Nazi. But 100% you just said participation.
Precipitation. Whatever.
Participation.
That is up there with Pacific.
Yeah,
I have a Pacific problem with like that. It's up there with that Pacific.
Well, I'm gonna be out there. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, I do my weather reports for Fred Frosty and WNU Freeze, and we will be out on location once the snow hits, keeping you up to date with what the streets look like.
That pack coming, huh?
No.
Never mind.
Back to you, Cal.
Yeah.
Is Jim Jones still tapping that foot?
No.
If we may see, he may have to try and maintain some of that order, but I don't know if he can at this point. It's been an interesting year between the last time he tapped that foot and 2026, but
the TNA belt looked flimsy. Why does it look flimsy?
We'll get into that in a second. Let's start the show.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
You ain't lying, DDM. That belt do look a little.
Don't it look flimsy?
It
look like the belts you buy out the Target, the ones that's not the real ones, but the little kids be having them in the shop.
Little $20 joints, yeah.
The little $20 one, and then you always see some adult with dreams who can't afford the real thing. They walk around with the little flimsy $20 belt. That's what it looked like. It looks flimsy. I was like, oh, this doesn't look durable. Like the AEW belt, I will say it looks durable. It looks big. It looks robust. This belt looks flimsy as hell.
Damn, sorry.
That AEW joint looked better with the brown strap on it too.
Yeah, with the Yamini on it.
I will always admit this. I think the AEW has probably my favorite looking belt in wrestling.
We gotta have a belt conversation one day.
I think my favorite looking belt might be the PAW.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that. All right, Cal.
Welcome back.
You know what? I like the New Japan. Is it the TV title? I like that belt.
The IWGP TV Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, I like the way that belt look. New Japan, they don't really do releases to buy the belts like that, but when they do, they're so expensive. Oh my god,
they're like $5,000.
Yeah, $2,000 or $3,000.
And that's
they ain't playing games over there. Yeah. You know, you ain't gonna go in WWE shop and pay $500, and now you got the belt Kevin Owens walking around with.
You may get actual Japanese wrestler blood on the belt, depending on
their belts, and they take time to craft. Like them belts, they just take a certain care. Like the TNA belt looks flimsy.
Welcome back.
Sitting on his chest, it just looks thin. The leather looks thin.
Yeah, bro.
Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. If you've been rocking with us for however long we've been on, you should be prepared for the goddamn snow, and you know that Mike Santana holding the belt that looked like it came out the Walmart.
You should know this.
It's your boy Cal. I don't have a flimsy ass title on me, but I am still predictions champion at least for another week or so, which means you got to call me. Saw the squad was on the line. Miss Mimi, say what's good to the people, yo.
What's good to the people? Haven't been to the haven't been to the supermarket. I have no food.
You ain't got no lights, nothing.
Shit. All I got some Ollipops. That might do.
Damn. Shit. Good luck. Good luck. DDM?
Let it snow.
Oh, wow.
But the fire's blazing. So, baby, let it snow. But don't sing Brian McKnight part.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right.
Let it snow.
Let it snow.
Brother
Let it
snow.
Brother Fan.
Come over here.
Yeah. It's another.
Sorry.
Is it
Now he want to bust something singing like that.
Oh, they from
I
Philly. They
promise
from
you.
Philly. My bad.
They from Philly. Yes, they. Motown Philly.
Yeah. Once again, shout out to Wanye and Wanye Jr. and the other Wanye. IlFab79 on your social media choice, and my intro today is brought to you by the PAWDWC.
Crazy. Crazy. Matthew?
She look good in this role. She looked good. And her hair was on. It was giving black. You know what her hair was giving today?
Matt-
Oh, you ain't go get math. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oops. He said, "Oops."
Dang it.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Where's my applause button? God. Welcome back. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And again,
Cut his mic.
get them likes up, run them likes up, please. Math, you mentioned something in the chat.
Yo, you know what time it is for everybody who has been rocking with us for the last 15 to 20 years.
Facts.
We've been doing this annually. It is the 2026 BR Royal Rumble raffle.
There you go.
Right? You know how we normally do?
Yeah.
It's $10 per ticket. We're doing it for both Rumbles. That's 60 entrants. So you got a chance to one ticket per Royal Rumble.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We'll start that tonight. We'll start that right now. You can hit us on PayPal. It's $10 per ticket.
$10 per ticket.
The winner of, if your pick wins the Rumble, you get $200. If your man is the last motherfucker to get his ass tossed over the top rope, you get $100.
Damn.
Starting tonight, you can hit us on our PayPal, hit us on our
Cash App?
Crash App.
Yeah,
Crash App.
Facts.
We're running that through Wednesday.
And then we'll pick the numbers at some point
We'll pick the
before
numbers
30
Wednesday.
next week.
We'll pick
Oh,
the
we
numbers.
want to pick the numbers on Wednesday.
Oh, we could do a Friday. It's up to you, Ken.
Whatever works.
Well, we're in the house for the next 2-3 weeks. So
Yeah,
whatever y'all want to do.
we got time. No, we 100% got time. Appreciate that. Shouts out to y'all. And once again, we do this for y'all. Speaking of the Rumble, we was talking about this briefly the other day.
I'd like
Rumble
to declare for the Royal Rumble.
Shout out. No, your brother Fam is declaring for the Royal Rumble. I don't know if they don't do the big bucket of numbers that you select your number out of anymore. Niggas just
Maybe
show
they
up.
will, as they haven't done much.
It's
the goddamn build up. Maybe they were like, we're pulling out the goddamn bingo ball machine.
they may have to. It's not been rumbling. The Rumble build's not been rumbling with a week and a few days out.
I think because A, it's in Saudi, and B, the Royal Rumble is a pay-per-view that sells itself. Whether it's a build or not, it's everybody, a lot of people, myself included, it is my favorite pay-per-view of the year.
That's
It used to be.
a lot of people.
Like,
A lot of people say
surprises
that.
have kind of been mid since like Edge.
Are you excited? Dad?
Are you excited this year?
I always like the Royal Rumble. It's always a good time.
I love it as well. I think it may be all of our favorite pay-per-views, but are you excited for this in particular?
If I hear I'm on my own against the wall, the pressure's building, know that I will never fall, then yes, I will be.
So the answer is currently no.
So
no.
I'm gonna say because I don't know. I don't.
So it's no.
I don't want to say no, because I am excited to watch it. Right. I think what I'm excited about for this Royal Rumble is seeing how 30 women figure out how to do outfits in Saudi Arabia.
That's going to be.
That's always my favorite thing to see how they're going to put their brand into their look. Who's going to be lazy and just do a solid color spandex with their initials in the middle?
Like they're about to do motion capture.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I always am interested. That's why I really want Bianca to be at this one, because she always finds a way to make it work.
Whatever she do, all the pieces gonna be around the ring by the end of the goddamn match.
That's the only thing that gets on my nerves. All them damn sparklers and shit be everywhere. Although she is getting better. Pearls. One of my favorite looks she did. Okay, so I don't want to turn this into a Bianca Belair show, but a couple of my favorite looks she did. I loved her Elimination Chamber 2025 look with the white feather coat. It was given Diana Ross. I live for that one. I like SummerSlam. Was that 2024 or 2023? It was in Nashville, and she had the cowgirl inspired outfit. I liked her Saudi. I think it was the Elimination Chamber look. It might have been. I don't know, but she had the holographic one piece. I like that one a lot. I liked her. Damn, I just love Bianca Belair. I'm sorry.
Well, I wanted to address this comment G Dixon put in the chat. Shout out G. He said, "I'm glad they're not having a bunch of wrestlers declaring themselves to be in the Rumble. Let it be surprising." G, I hear you. On Raw, between the men's Rumble and the women's Rumble, there were 13 wrestlers who announced for the Rumble Monday.
13 declarations.
13 declarations between the men's Rumble and the women. The only other person who had declared was Cody Rhodes on SmackDown the Friday before. I hear you, but I think the thing is, they're like tomorrow night, Friday, we're probably going to get another 6 or 7 more.
That's whack.
All right, my early prediction for the Rumble. He's gonna have an amazing showing, but he's definitely not gonna win. I think one of the biggest deals of the Royal Rumble will be Obafemi eliminating Cody Rhodes.
Oh, I like the sound. Let me use my
as to tell a story that I think is going to have a long thread from the Cena match, the night of the Cena match. Go get your. And I think there'll be a thread, not necessarily directly, but it'll be like, remember that time, and I think Obafemi eliminates Cody Rhodes at the Rumble this year.
It's very smart when you consider they already have Drew, Cody, and Jacob Fatu in this situation right now. They could easily throw Oba right into that mix and think he's already wrestled Cody. Think about him wrestling Jacob Fatu at some point. That eventual match, him and Drew, has to happen. They already squared up. It's right there. Speaking of Rumble, surprise. The one name that keeps getting bounced around is Chris Jericho. There's been
Jericho
because WWE is going to be in Canada tomorrow, Friday night, Saturday night, and Monday. I think the thought was going to be that he would be hitting either Friday or Saturday this weekend because they want to save stuff for the Rumble next weekend. But apparently Fozzie's got a show in California, so the couple of dirt sheets that are reporting on it are saying if it's going to happen, it ain't happening this weekend. But I'm warning you now, Math, because I know at some point it's bound to happen.
Of course it is.
You got to be ready.
Just a question for everybody. Who was your early pick
for winning?
Yeah, I don't know who's in it
right now.
Neither
in the
do
men's, I'll read who's declared right now in the men's rumble. It's Cody, Gunther, mind you, and we'll talk about Gunther in a second. But Gunther would be doing double duty. It's Cody, Gunther.
You say Gunther, Cal, that sends me every time.
Gunther, I love saying Gunther. Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Penna. That's the men's. On the women's, Io, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Bayley, Lyra, and Asuka have all declared so far. There's a number of names up. Like I imagine Tiff Stratton's probably going to be in that match unless she's vying for a title at some point. I would assume that there's a couple of names that are out there that.
So who? Charlotte
Flair, maybe, I don't know.
Who are you throwing out there? Not necessarily someone that was named. Who are you taking?
Me? Oh, you got me.
I don't remember the roster.
Nigga.
You think Cody Rhodes gonna do it?
Yep.
I mean, hey.
Which woman?
Niggas would be sick.
This niggas, because that would be what?
It's gotta be Binky. Like if Binky
3
come
and
back,
4 years.
Binky should win.
Yeah.
She won twice, right?
Who?
Once.
She won once?
Yeah. 2019.
So
yeah, I women's Bianca.
If she returns.
That.
Who are they gonna win? I honestly don't know. If Bianca did return, I could see it, but I don't know if she's gonna actually return. That figure is a number.
You got a man?
For men's, I could see him making Braun Breaker win it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I see that.
I really don't know either Rumble. Like it'll be a nice surprise for me. I think that's why I don't mind watching this one because I just honestly don't know.
Say less, Cal.
I think I see somebody put both. Yeah, shout out Mr. D. I think Liv Morgan and Gunther. And Gunther doing double. Gunther gonna have an interesting Rumble. He's gonna have an interesting Rumble this year.
Cause
give me Gunther and Charlotte.
Oh shit!
Charlotte won already,
so
you can win again.
She won last. She won last
2 in a row.
But why are you gonna make her win again? Because like then people gonna be mad, and then that's gonna ruin all the goodwill that she done built up.
Niggas been.
It's how she keeps it.
I'm going with Roxy.
I like Roxy. I like Roxy.
They want Roxanne to win something. All right, man.
Hey, Roxy.
What the fuck did I do? I just said it.
Roxanne Perez is apparently getting a lot of praise right now. The only thing that apparently she's kind of injured right now, but they're saying she's not been like chilling, like she's been doing the shit she need to be doing, and she's getting a lot of props backstage allegedly. She was like, was she the Iron Woman last year? Not Iron Woman, but yeah, she had a very good showing last year.
It was her and Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was her.
Liv did well too, but like Liv also does well, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on that end, especially with
Montez Ford.
I'll at least give Montez Ford the old Kofi spot.
Somebody's got to do something, but that would one of the other reports that I was reading this week said they were asking about Rusev because I guess Rusev hasn't been on TV in a minute. And
since Sheamus got put down,
and they're saying that WWE's thing right now is if they have nothing for you creatively, you're going to be not coming to the shows until they have something for you. And they're saying that's the same thing that's going on with the Profits right now. So they would need to have some. If you see Montez show up at that Rumble, they should have something for him. They should.
The thing is, though, I feel like it's a messed up. Shout out to the Marks.
Shout out to Marks.
I don't
y'all.
listen.
Thank you, Mark.
I hate that like a weird right where that's a good idea. It's a good idea, Mr. D.
Javon Evans getting the Kofi spot. Yeah.
Come out, and we haven't seen you in forever. I think the biggest pop might be LA Knight of niggas that they haven't seen in a while.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point.
But like, if you come out and we ain't seen you all, and you get no pop, whew, February dismissals, the pre-mania dismissals.
We'll
I think
see.
It's time you start being like, well, look for real estate in Florida.
Yeah. How about that?
LA Knight. That's gonna be a big pop because they have kept him off TV. So yeah, he'll get a nice pop.
And they said they've been keeping him off TV on purpose. Like he's not been off TV because they had nothing for him. Like they had a plan at some point, which made, and we'll talk about that later. The only thing I was going to mention, I was talking about Gunther earlier. He on Raw, he challenged AJ Styles to a match where if AJ loses, AJ has to retire from in-ring competition.
Alan Joseph, you are on the clock.
I was going to say, is he done? Like, apparently he's going to be showing up on SmackDown tomorrow night. They had like a whole thing online where Nick Aldis is like, oh yeah, you could come through to SmackDown. And we're a couple shows away from possibly the end of his career.
Who are you talking about? AJ Styles?
AJ Styles.
So would that mean the Gunther match goes on before the Rumble?
Got to.
So AJ Styles can't be in the Rumble?
If he loses, if Gunther beats AJ Styles before the Rumble, my thinking would be his contract should be done after that bell rings.
It's not.
What if they retire? What if they retire him that night and then they do his send off in TNA?
It makes sense. This is the time to do it, and you can get all this done, and then by Vegas. Hall of Fame.
I almost feel like it's gonna be schmazzy, like because unless AJ already done, I mean,
Corey
we know Gunther ain't losing nothing.
Corey said he done.
Corey said he done. Sean Tragedy said, "Welcome to AEW."
We seen the decisions Corey makes, so
he's not coming to AEW. I'm gonna be honest. Once he's done, he's done.
I agree with that.
He wouldn't even sign an AEW belt for the thing.
Right, but there was a whole thing about that.
He knew it was a camera on too, though.
But hey, I think the thing is, it all shows that he ain't a dummy.
Yeah,
he ain't a dummy. His contract is up soon. So
February.
This you may be seeing the last AJ Styles match, at least in the WWE.
Oh my gosh, the
next
numbers
Saturday.
that AJ Styles, This Is Your Life would do on a TNA show.
Yeah,
could be one of the bigger things they've done. I mean, they have to do something.
Well, and I think that's smart thinking. He retires from in-ring competition in WWE, but he's still able to have, whatever little send-off in TNA because he's out there. Well, Marks and Mike says, shout out to Marks and Mike. They said sending him to TNA to complete his career would be genius. Yeah, I agree with that as well. And it's one of those things where because that relationship is there, it's a lot. It's as easy as putting Leon Slater on SmackDown. AJ debuted at the Rumble, can go out at the Rumble. Yeah, that's a good point.
There's 10 years. 10
that's
years
a good
to
point.
the event.
You washed at the Rumble. It's crazy.
Hey, it was when they started calling Gunther the career killer. That was the first name that I thought would be on the list. Yeah, like it is it. It's a way to sacrifice it, like the end of your career. Like some people will have different matches. Like he's like, nah.
Three more people that got to go after Alan Joseph.
I'm cool if you putting the nail in Chris Jericho coffin in the next couple months. I'm good with you.
That could happen.
Yes,
that could happen.
Put the nail in his shit by April, and we moving, baby. We back on track. I'm with you.
Nah, I think Mania. He's nailing. He getting Brock up out you.
He make it Brock about you, make it Punk about you.
If it ain't Mania, SummerSlam.
Hold on. If you get Brock
SummerSlam
and Chris January 6th,
and I'm sorry,
Marks with Mikes.
And R-Truth.
This is what I'm saying.
He getting Ron Cena out of here too.
Man, get Ron out of here too.
Hey, Ron had my favorite moment of the week. We'll get to it eventually, but Ron was dope this week.
One of the best things about a lot of y'all favorite wrestlers turning to a certain age where they about to retire is Gunther's the career killer. So the list is going to get stacked up early. It just makes sense.
Wow.
WWE need to put out a goddamn. That's very funny, Corey. WWE needs to put out a Gunther watch.
Yeah.
Put a Gunther watch.
Do they? Do they?
They put out a Gunther watch every time a nigga come. Oh, hey Alan, it is your time.
It's time.
Gold watch. Everybody get a gold watch for retirement on the way out.
With a picture of them tapping out on it. The face is them tapping out to Gunther on it.
The Gunther gold watch, man.
Chris January 6th, Raw January 6th. It just makes sense. What's going on? We're on Gunther watch. I think we're on AJ watch. Jermaine said need AJ versus Leon. Well, no, we need AJ versus Leon Slater more than anybody else in TNA. We've been saying that.
Hey, Larry, I'm doing.
They gotta get them visas sorted out. Was there anything else? Too? I guess the only other thing that's really big, we'll figure out whoever wins the fatal 4-way this weekend between hold on one sec. Who all is in that? It's Trick, shout out Trick, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, and Randy Orton. The winner of that will be facing Drew McIntyre at the Rumble as well. We'll get a little into the preview of that later. I don't know if everybody saw season 2 of WWE Unreal. I know mad folks saw there was clips of everything.
Yeah, I saw the energy around it, which I thought was I'll never forget. I have an uncle. This uncle might have took me to one of my first wrestling matches over at the Capitol Center. Uncle Trenchcoat Sr. And Uncle Trenchcoat Sr. was very, very excited about the first season of Unreal.
Really?
Yeah, he's not a wrestling fan at all. He just stumbled upon it and he loved it. And I've forgotten the energy of the first season of it, and I forgot that that's what their plan was, and I feel like that is what their plan is still. Is Unreal is teaching. If you are a hardcore wrestling fan, truth be told, most of the stuff you see on there is stuff you heard about and you already kind of had a hint at, right? That show isn't for you. That show is teaching non-fans how to reintegrate themselves back into watching wrestling. It's like just listening to Charlemagne and Josh and them ask.
They didn't know nothing about that man's career,
but they knew about that goddamn show.
They knew about that show. Yes, they did know about that Unreal.
And that's the thing. It's like niggas that don't watch wrestling, or niggas that are quote unquote the lapse fan, and niggas that watch. Oh, I watched when I was a kid, but I figured it was phony. Nah. Those people always like, yo, how you still, like when they hear that, oh yeah, I'm still doing this and we going out and this and what we do here. They're like, yo, how you still watch? And I always tell them, like, yo, I had to learn, I had to watch different.
Yeah.
Right? When Sheets came around and like I can't watch like I was watching Superstars on Saturday afternoons, right? I can't watch like that anymore.
Right.
Right? But you watch like you watch Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. You watch like, all right, I'm watching for the stories and I watch to break it down. And a show like this puts people in that mindset that only thought you were supposed to be watching wrestling like you thought it was legit competition. And when you present it as such, people are like, oh, so they're not calling me a dummy, right? Because, it's phony. They're not calling me a dummy. They're just trying to be entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think a series like Unreal, as unconventional as it is, teaches non and lapsed fans how to watch now without the concept or thinking of it as legitimate competition.
I always say wrestling is Broadway with stunts.
Yes, yeah. Dolph Ziggler had a similar opinion of it too. I think was he talking with Dave LaGreca, I believe. Because there's the back and forth about sense. And it's a meme every time. And I don't want to like single Mimi out, but every time I think about why people don't watch Unreal, I always think of Mimi because Mimi's a perfect example. Like don't show me. I don't want to see what's going on behind the curtain. Give me my entertainment. Mondays, Fridays, sometimes on Saturday, and let me go about my devices. I think what Dolph appreciated that it gave people who were either lapsed fans or never watched wrestling at all, showed them that there's a lot more to it than just people bashing each other in the head and throwing them off the top of cages and whatnot. I don't know how much of that is appreciated by the mass. Like I think the things I don't really hear a lot of the non-wrestling fan conversation around Unreal. It's always, I think my timeline was always the damn writers room, they ain't shit, and Triple H ain't shit, and the LA Knight conversation that they had on there is funny because people said that the only thing that Triple H and them said about that ladder match was, "Hey, bruh, this was supposed to be your moment, and you aced yourself out your moment." And then nigga said,
"Fair enough."
How did he do that?
The spot right before Seth was going to grab the briefcase, there was supposed to be a moment where LA, and it was like after everybody had been beaten up, they brought the other ladder in. Seth was going to start climbing the ladder, and LA Knight was supposed to come in. They were supposed to do a bunch of this stuff, going back and forth, up and down. And then at a certain point, Seth would have gotten advantage of him and taken LA Knight out before he got in the briefcase. Essentially, the idea that, like, which a lot of people were thinking of is LA Knight was getting close to not being champion, but being in that arena of, I'm going to be facing Seth as a viable contender. And LA Knight, I don't know if he went off script. When I was watching it, I likened it to that situation at the Rumble last year where the whole he messed up a spot with Drew and Logan, and it ended up switching up the WrestleMania matches because Drew apparently got pissed and left the arena after because of that, or right after the match because of that. Like the conversation Triple H had with LA Knight in Gorilla was that spot was designed for you. You were supposed to do this. It was supposed to make you look a certain way, and you totally didn't do that. And LA Knight just sat there and said, "Yep." But then the public,
congratulations.
The public then says, "Oh, we see how Triple H killed LA Knight's push," and I'm like, I don't know if that's necessarily what we're supposed to be gleaning from there. If they're letting him know, bro, we were pushing you and you pushed yourself out the way, but it was a like Drookie DD said from Twitter, shout out people.
However you say, good. That is an amazing attempt at whatever those letters mean.
Drookie Double D said there was mad clip farming and mad rage baiting, and I think that's part of why Mr. D perfect. I think part of Unreal that we need to recognize is they're always working, and at a certain point they may be working you right now. So in reality,
listen, what's the number one rule? The number one rule is, baby,
always a work.
It's always a work, man. I told you, the nigga Calhoun off of the Harlem Nights told niggas, everybody's a criminal.
Facts.
You don't trust nobody.
Facts.
That shit is always a work. Even when you watching it. Listen, it's when niggas is in their most emotional moment, and their career is over, and they're pouring their heart out about their career.
Right.
Backstage, it was a nigga saying, "You bet not mention me," and that's the rules. They were still being worked at the end of niggas' career. Listen, it's always work, babe. And that's cool with me. I know it's a show.
Is the Road Dogg thing a work? Could that be I think
that's a jerk. I think that's a jerk shining through.
Yeah, I don't think that the Road Dogg situation where he suggested Chelsea Green win the U.S. title and then was asked about what to do next, and him not saying anything but just saying, "I see she has potential." That felt real to me. That was a shoot. I think that when you look. We have this conversation all the time, but the way they've booked themselves into a corner with that women's division where Michael Hayes broke it down. He said Chelsea Green can only go up so high because she's not going to be part of a Charlotte Flair type group. And so she has to beat certain people, but that means she's only wrestling this. Like he was describing it like he had the solution to the problem, but really he was just describing the hole that they dug themselves in with, the way they're booking this women's division over there. And, like I said, I think the Road Dogg thing perfectly shine a spotlight on that.
Is Road Dogg
real
a
aspect.
Nepo baby?
You said what?
Is Road Dogg a Nepo baby?
He's a Triple H homie.
But he's also a part of the Armstrong family.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know how much that's
from being from that family. From
I
being
think
Bullet
he
Bob's
does.
kid, from being Brad's brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think him being there long enough that answers that question.
Well, I would say
in and out. Yeah,
he was at TNA and Jesse James. Him and R-Truth together.
Well, two things. One, he's a Hall of Famer because of that DX shit, and I think he's still there because they know that he could talk and they like that little Slav jive talk shit that he was doing. The second thing, and this is the other thing, we'll get off Unreal in a second. The main thing that they highlighted with him in the Truth situation in Unreal was that he was not privy to shit. He didn't know that something happened with Truth until he saw the tweet, and then Truth had called. He saw the tweet and then pulled over and called Truth to say, brother, what the fuck is going on? And he said, because he really loved Truth. He was crying and shit. But
so he
was privy to nothing.
So that's been on the timeline.
So they said on the doc, yes.
That whole thing's kind of been interesting, right? Because they asked him about it on the Breakfast Club. If you watch that the R-Truth on the Breakfast Club was absolutely amazing. It made me and I already love, R-Truth. It made me like him more because he said nigga and cussed, and he was cussing a lot.
He's great. He's great in those interviews. He's a phenomenal interview, especially because they let him talk. He will take you on that journey, and because he's just telling his story.
And his awareness, I think it's cool to see him being like, no, I was playing dumb, and telling you like, no, I was always playing dumb. You know what I mean? My awareness is way higher than you would expect. But that was part of the character. But the cool thing was him talking about.
Oh shit! Trey Miguel's on TNA. I'm sorry, Trey Miguel's on TNA right now.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Finish your thought. Yep. I'm sorry.
It was cool to see him discuss that specific situation because the conversation was, well, yeah, we let him go, but he was technically never out of contract with us.
Yeah, it was very semantical the way they got into that conversation, the way Triple H explained that conversation.
Right. And Truth, because Truth said, yo, nigga, listen, I have an agent. You know what I'm saying? I never had an agent before WWE. But when I got here, they said that's how you're supposed to take care of business. So I have an agent. So niggas that's not my agent called me on some, yo, what the deal is. And that might be the Road Dogg situation.
Probably was.
Right? He was saying niggas calling me like, yo, niggas said I'm gone.
Yeah.
And it wasn't his agent. What I'm supposed to do. Then he called like, all right, well, this is the situation. I'm not being renewed. Should I come to work?
Yes.
Who said they told him no. They said, so I'm done. I don't got to do nothing else.
He had no flight.
No. So at that, I ain't got no flight to the show. I'm not booked. They told me not to come to the goddamn. Oh, no. Cut it out. Sean Tragedy.
For real.
Yeah, you wildin', Sean. I'm not putting that on the screen.
What?
I'm not putting that on the screen.
I understand the car he's in, but that'll be an offline conversation.
Yeah.
Cut it out. But no, so it almost feels like and
Damn,
and I'm gonna take it back to something that y'all go may groan at.
Mm.
It reminds me of the Michael Parsons situation. Right? It's there were conversations directly between the owner and the player, but those conversations don't count.
Right.
So
right.
There should not be. That's the problem with those things, right? There should not be conversations.
No conversation.
Right? It should just be talk to my peoples. I'm glad because you back. I was saying how the truth watching the Truth Breakfast Club interview kind of reminded me of Michael Parsons and Dallas, because there were direct conversations. Michael was like, "Oh, I'll take a hometown discount. Oh, this and that." But things broke down when the actual conversations that were supposed to be taking place between the ownership and representation, things had broken down, right? And then there was a reaction to socials. But there's a technicality, but as I tell all my lawyer friends, there are lies and technicalities. If you just say, well, technically it's the truth, that's fine. But the reality is, to quote my man DDM, the reality is, if you tell me I have nothing left to do at your company and I am not coming to work this week and I don't have a flight, babe, I don't work for you no more. So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm released. I'm not gonna be on the show this week, and my contract ends next Sunday. Like I understand where Truth was coming from, and I think, like Mio said, the thing that Triple H said, because I don't know if Triple H realized what he'd be saying and like what the situation looked like. He was specifically talking about the back and forth in business conversations, how you as the employee, you have an offer. You may ask for more money. They say we don't want that. And Triple H's thing is he's supposed to then go back and volley another offer. Truth said, boom, I don't see myself on the card, and you're telling me you're not accepting that. What am I supposed to? I mean, but it's business white man semantics around that shit versus the actual person in the situation taking that information and having to respond to the days that they're not on the calendar for working anymore.
I don't. The one thing that I hate is when companies expect your loyalty, and they damn sure don't give a fuck.
That's facts. That's facts.
I hate.
Yeah, that's not.
That loyalty is a big thing too.
It's a real big problem in going from the old model of WWE, the Vince days, if you will, to what we got now. Because even more so now in this era, like, it ain't supposed to be no loyalty, babe. It's all business. It's all business. All that mom and pop, I love you, high five. I remember when you was a kid, was in the office. All that's gone, babe.
Yeah.
You either pay me and let's move forward, or let me go get paid somewhere else.
Or I'm Tommaso Ciampa. Yeah.
That's it. There is no, and the problem is because of how this particular business is. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to work at 5 o'clock, I am no longer at work no matter what. Right? When these folks go to work, they get there early, they see people's kids, they hang out with people, and their co-workers become their friends.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's cool to happen, babe. But at the end of the day, you at work.
Yeah. You got to remember.
And because some of the guys in the quote unquote office used to be the boys, they the office now, babe. They the bosses. It don't matter whatever, because Truth been there since 80. Since 98.
Yeah, Quick.
Once them niggas join management, babe,
it's a wrap.
They them now. They not us.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
If y'all playing spades, they are them.
They are them. For sure.
Yeah, it's facts.
And you have to understand they gonna play. They playing against you.
Yeah,
but they also gonna play you
right in your face.
They're gonna put loyalty on the table. They're
Mhm.
gonna put time on the table. They're gonna put all that other stuff on the table and dick you in the ass raw.
Yeah,
Some
facts.
people like that.
Some people like that. It's not the way. It's not. It's not the
My
way to
apologies.
do business. It's not the way to do business.
It is not the way to do business. It's the way to get the business.
It's the way to get the business. Speaking of speaking of the business of pro wrestling, we mentioned it earlier. I'm glad Brother Math is back because this Trey Miguel situation. It's been an evolving one. I was wondering if we were going to get more news about it today, and of course, we tap into the second episode of TNA on AMC. And what last week the big news was Trey Miguel, who was 1/4 of the Rascals, had signed to AEW. They had 3 of the 4 on TV on Dynamite. Trey Miguel was not seen on TV, and soon word was I believe he tweeted that he was dealing with some mental health issues and was going to be stepping away from the ring. Around the same time, a report said that Trey Miguel was released from his AEW contract.
And make sure the other big point that was always made in that story was it was above Tony Khan, and I was like, was it
Who else?
father?
Who else is this?
That was the first question. Is it G? Because it was Brian Alvarez was quoted as saying that it had nothing to do with any AEW talent. It didn't come from Tony Khan. It came from way up. Maybe a day later, there was more clarification that said that. Let me stop. While this was going on, the timeline, and they started to try and figure out if they could pinpoint what would have been the reason why somebody way up had said we can't have Trey Miguel. I'd seen one report had also said that back 6 years ago, Tony Khan tried to hire Trey Miguel, and they were saying that Warner Brothers Discovery wasn't trying to hire him then because of something he said. I still don't know if I've seen
6 years ago they owned AEW.
AEW began in 2019,
and Warner Brothers owned them.
They were on TV.
They were their TV.
They've been on the TV.
But did they own them?
No, they never owned them.
No,
so
but
so if you have TV rights, you get to say who's on your roster.
Remember Fox. Fox was like, you better put Roman Reigns on Friday.
Yeah, but they didn't say. But Roman was already a person. They can't say you can't hire AJ Styles if AJ Styles isn't on the roster.
He wasn't on the roster.
But they can tell you, hey, we would rather not do that. And like, remember that niggas
we don't want him on the TV.
Yeah, that's
they can say we don't. They can say we don't want him on the TV. They cannot say we don't want him in your company. They can't say that.
But
those are two separate things.
No, but they can make that suggestion, and you be like, well,
they can't make that suggestion. They can't.
But I think it's regardless. I think regardless, if the report is true that Tony Khan was trying to hire him in 2020, he didn't. Trey Miguel, I believe, has been in and out. I don't know what the Trey Miguel situation is, and I do not want to speculate on it. But before we even went to record tonight, and I see Sean Tragedy mentioning the Jay Briscoe situation, and there are similarities to that. It literally, it feels like the same as that situation. But before we recorded tonight, there was a report that said that TNA was looking to get Trey Miguel back on TV.
What AMC say?
And AMC said, "Oh, word, we got a spot for him tonight."
Was like, "Shut up."
We got a spot for him tonight.
TV, don't you?
It don't.
You want some live TV, don't you? Shut up.
No. No disrespect, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe none of this shit.
Hey.
It doesn't make it just doesn't make sense to me that Trey Miguel. No disrespect to Trey Miguel, because I love Trey Miguel. I really do like Trey Miguel. I think he's good people.
Mm-hmm.
How did he get on the radar? That's my question.
Trey Miguel?
How did Trey Miguel trigger anything with Warner Brothers Discovery?
My question would be, I don't know if is there a process where is there some sort of vetting? Is there some sort of somebody who goes through old social media posts or whatever?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to impede the conversation.
No.
Cal, you said when did the deal between AEW and Warner Brothers start? When did it officially started January 2025?
No, well, AEW's been on TNA or TNT and TBS since 2019, since they started though. So they've had
TBS is owned by
that's Warner Brothers, yeah.
That's Warner Brothers. Okay. Yeah. Going back to what Sean Tragedy says, that this sounds like a Jay Briscoe situation. It is absolutely not a Jay Briscoe situation. I cannot see the type of person that Trey Miguel is. He is not saying, doing anything nefarious.
That's a good word.
It is a good word.
That's a hell of a word.
In public. And I'm like borderline gonna stand on that, because you don't know who you don't know, right? You don't know everybody and what they would do, right? I can say my son won't do that, but then in retrospect, he will probably do something crazy that I just don't know, right?
That's why I was gone, Mimi, because I had that conversation while I was away from my bag. Go ahead.
So at the end of the day, the type of person that I've seen this man on the timeline in person, relationships that he has had, it is not a Jay Briscoe situation. I will say it was not a Jay Briscoe situation. And if we're going to talk about being woke on the timeline, every fucking body is woke on the timeline.
Well, everybody. Performative is the word that people use for Kai and that, and I think that's what a lot of people do on the timeline. I think the problem is without knowing what happened with Trey Miguel, the way they're painting it is
they have to.
They're painting it the same way they're doing the Jay Briscoe situation.
Yeah, they have to.
The only thing is that a lot of people readily knew what Jay Briscoe, there were reports on what Jay Briscoe said at the time those tweets went out, and then it came back up when he apologized. There may have been something about Trey Miguel. I don't know if there's been a specific thing.
I've not seen anything. I feel like that would have been circling around already.
But what I'm saying is the way that this story is being broken down in the dirt sheets is the same way that they said with Jay Briscoe. WBD doesn't think that they can be on TV for things that they said in the past, and so Tony Khan didn't bring the Briscoes in,
but
it wasn't.
That was clear, but that was clear though, Cal. Right? What they said and how the characters that they portrayed and what they actually didn't say was very, very clear.
I agree.
I'll be honest. I was surprised because I started liking them, and then that stuff started coming out, and I was like, I thought they were an exception. Literally, I thought they were an exception because of the way they were super backwards. I thought it was a gimmick until I was like, this is real. This is real. So now this is real, but they're like not racist. Oh, great. Oh, they are racist. Oh, okay.
They are.
Oh, they are. Okay. So, and I'm looking at Sean Tragedy said background checks, and I'm like, what do you mean background checks? That
can't be accurate.
That's the thing.
I don't know. We had a very good close and personal came on here and then was working for a much smaller company than Warner Brothers or any of those, and they scrubbed her background and watched the podcast and say, nah, Don't you do that.
That's accurate. That is accurate.
That is accurate.
You can say, nah, don't do that no more, but nah, you can't be a part. Like, that's no.
But I think the one thing that you're bringing up, Mimi, that I think is important in this is, if it's not what they're saying in the dirt sheets,
it's not.
Well, then the question is, what is it? You know what I mean? Because it has to be something that they said, not this guy right here. The rest of y'all good. You get out. You can't be over here.
This is my question to Sean Tragedy, because he's saying his background checks. They did have an issue with Sammy Guevara. Some of the shit Sammy Guevara was saying.
Right.
He had a whole title on Sammy Guevara, not once, not twice, not thrice, motherfucker.
He said some shit. He has said some shit on a podcast about Sasha Banks while she was in WWE, right?
About grapes.
Yeah, it was a very ridiculous conversation, if I remember correctly.
Very crazy.
So I don't.
All right.
Talk to me, cuz.
The Sammy Guevara was clearly
you can't say it. You can't. You treading light.
Well, you got.
Go ahead, just say it. Just say it.
I don't care about none of that.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna speak clearly for myself.
Clearly.
But the truth for Homeboy was he said something talking in the language of weird internet niggas, right?
But that don't.
That's Lordy shit.
No. That's and what that was we knew what you was talking about, but we got to tell you, you can't talk like that. And that's what that was.
It was still wrong.
No, wait,
yes,
wait,
and there was a clear.
Wait.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't mean to stop you, Sean.
No, I said what I said.
Who's to say that we knew what you were talking about?
I don't.
No. I know what you're saying, but I understand that it's cool because the lady he was speaking about gave him grace on that. If that never happened, I think that's the reason why.
I don't. He needs to be disciplined for that because it was wrong what he said.
Correct.
Right?
So what Trey Miguel do?
We don't really know for certain.
Okay. I thought I had missed the plot. Okay.
No, the whole, it's been a lot of speculation and there's been conversation that he said something
speculations about the money I've made. You got this. No. Listen,
I don't think that was speculation,
I'm sorry,
but okay.
But we about to put a moratorium on DDM in time. Dapper Daniel, you can't miss 30 minutes of something and be like, what y'all niggas talk about? No, we are never going back to that. We are never.
But yeah.
I mean, I know you guys talking about Trey Miguel. I was going back and forth between TNA.
Shout out to Lena Black.
I mean, I don't know if anybody cares, but Dana.
I'm watching.
Nigga.
See?
I just don't believe Warner Brothers is telling somebody who could come in their locker room. They could say who could be on their TV, but not in their locker room. Like I just can't see that.
And I don't think
special little nobodies. Like who are you talking to when it was it the Briscoes or was it Trey Miguel? Because Trey Miguel would not, absolutely would not.
Let's not. That nigga ain't got our last name.
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe Mimi believes Trey Miguel would not say anything within that vein.
I don't. Oh shit. I don't. Just like Cuz said, they kind of understood what Sammy Guevara was saying. Like we understand that he's speaking in this term.
Mm-hmm.
That same grace wouldn't be given if.
I think that's my thing. It's really, especially when Sammy Guevara said it under. It's not like he said it years ago. He said it under contract and was disciplined under contract. It makes it's kind of muddy between the two situations.
This might be the difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
But from us going to and being at that first show, and watching what they've done, especially the first couple of years with Sammy Guevara, we know they had plans for Buddy.
Yeah, they were pushing.
And I'm gonna be honest, all that foolishness derailed most of it. He's fine, yes.
He's a couple of ROH champions right now.
His
that's kind of it.
Foolishness derailed a great deal of all the quote unquote plans.
Absolutely.
He was a pillar.
But those plans would have Tony Khan in the office like, oh man, but we was going. That's a cape. He throwing the cape on.
Yeah.
If Tony Khan ain't got a cape on Trey Miguel, I think he could wrestle. But I don't have plans. I can see that being a very different conversation because I ain't got the same plans I got for this nigga.
Well, I think, and a lot of people echoed that too.
But he signed a group of motherfuckers. So there's plans
for something
for sure. Granted, it's a group of people.
That's the group. The group in wrestling.
That's a rough one. It's an interesting one. But again,
I still don't believe that shit, Cal.
So, guys, what would you if you had to throw something out?
What you mean?
What's the theory?
Do you give any? Well, let's because it's been in the chat. Do we give any credence the conversation that MJF is dealing with his Trey Miguel's ex-old lady or whatever?
I mean, that's his wife,
right?
So
I feel like
niggas online is saying the higher power that people were referring to when
was MJF
was Maxwell.
That was the first theory that went out there.
He's higher than Tony Khan.
He just won that title, and they think the thought is high. I don't know if he's high, but not my wife.
I'm gonna say
shout out to Cody.
So fucking insecure.
I'm gonna say it's I feel like it's a couple. It's things that have coupled together. So it could be, yeah, he said these things online, whatever it is. And our guy doesn't really rock with him like that. So
2 strikes.
Yes, it's 2 strikes. You know what? Let's just move them out the way. We already got 3 of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, sadly, I don't know. Well, I think that's the main key. Outside of this conversation we just had, I don't know if we're ever going to get down to brass tacks of what happened here.
That's funny. That's funny.
One more time. The devil strikes again.
And again, Trey Miguel literally went a week from out to. What was that? Was that an X division? It was a qualifier match. They had briefcases up on posts and whatnot. Like they was vying for future opportunities. I'm assuming he's going to be on TNA like he was, just Rascal Dolo.
Was Tommy Dreamer at the door? They ran like, nigga, you shouldn't have left me.
I told you not to go. I told you not to go.
Special little nobodies. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Special nobody said MJF don't draw money on
Special little nobody. That, my friend, is a lie.
That might be a lie. That might be a lie. Because they keep putting the strap on, son. So
they love MJF. They love that man.
They might love him, but that doesn't mean that he's moving any needles. Stop thinking that just because they putting something on somebody, that means
I watch
shit.
I just argued with my cousin.
I don't believe it.
I just yelled at my cousin last week for this shit.
Yeah, that did happen.
I yelled at me and my cousin was yelling at each other like we hated each other
over MJF.
We do that all the time over MJF.
We do that anyway.
Yeah, just y'all ain't even see how they argue with the BRP 50.
All right, listen, all right. Saying he's not a needle mover, just tell everybody you in the bag like me in the bag.
Oh no.
And
in what bag?
In the bag, like I'm all ready for the other side. I don't care what they doing.
No, am I for the other side?
I don't think you're from the other side, but I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know what you don't know.
I don't care what I know. All I know is
I know. I'm not.
I've seen history. I love the History Channel.
Absolutely.
History
History. And they have no friggin' history. They have absolutely no history.
They did it this time.
Maxwell J. Fucktard does not have any history. Sorry, YouTube.
Damn. Chat is really
it's crazy.
Rock said
the chat is doing exactly what I knew the chat would do.
The chat.
That is funny. Hey, Rock, that's hilarious.
Is the reason.
If you say you can't come, you can't come. That's what Rock said. I was gonna say I guess we'll see, but I don't think we'll see.
No.
This is a wrap.
You're never
this
gonna
is
see.
a wrap.
This will never. This is one of those times.
Yeah, it's an official wrap for that.
Me getting us demonetized on our tragedy.
We got to get out of here soon.
You know what it is? It's
what's
like
that?
nonsensical stuff that just drives me to the end.
It's
of
wrestling.
the earth. It's just like
No,
it isn't. It's nonsensical, right? Wrestling is nonsensical. They gave me a pulse tonight because I've not had a pulse in a very long time.
No, I will say the week of Trey Miguel and the Rascals are signed, and now Trey Miguel is back on TNA.
It's
like
whack,
6 days later, it's
whack.
It's
I
screwy.
like that there are enough places.
Yes.
That if things didn't work out one place,
no,
right back on T.
That has nothing to do with me slandering them. Absolutely,
right
I will slander them,
it.
and they can be in business. I like that they're in business. Absolutely, love that. But they're still at the bottom of the totem pole.
Goddamn, yeah, we'll see. They got Booker T said the last week's TNA show looked like an infomercial.
My friends would be like,
a lot of production stuff that made me angry.
Yeah, it looked awkward. Don't
you show that guy that? Listen, if it ain't nobody sitting over there, that's not business.
Supposed to show that.
Well, WWE is doing the same thing too. Their production quality has gone down tremendously. Tremendously. The camera angles, just everything. The video packages aren't the same.
They wouldn't show you empty seats.
Look,
these niggas empty seats.
No, they wouldn't show you empty seats.
Even ROH.
Somebody's head.
Stop showing the empty seats.
The empty seat. That's what I was.
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid.
That's budget. That's right.
Don't show the empty seats.
Which is crazy, though. I mean,
that's not budget. Listen. If I have a room full of 200 people, right, and those people are sitting, quote unquote, hard cam, I'm not showing you where those
No. When I say that's budget, meaning the quality level of production. It's very budget.
Knowing what they doing.
Very dollar store.
It's like if you don't know what you're doing, why you do that?
I think that's
talent too, right?
I think that's
do you know your job?
I think that's the biggest part of it.
If you don't know your job, now come on.
But the ones that do know their jobs can't get paid that salary.
It's Tommy Dreamer.
Have been doing TV. How long has TNA been doing TV? Almost 30 years at least, right?
It's been 2 decades.
They don't have no money.
Like
they don't have no money.
Early 2000s, yeah.
I went to a TNA show on my honeymoon, and I've been married 21 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's gotta be 30 years.
It's 30 years of someone wasn't doing their job.
Don't know how to do
why
their
would you show
job.
that?
They said Bubba Ray helped with some of the stuff. They said, Tommy Dreamer's over there.
I know Dreamer's booking, right?
He's been back there for a bit, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know who the TV nigga is. What Mike is it? Mike Tenay? Is Mike Tenay back there talking about camera one?
I have this show on mute so much I don't know who's doing any of that. Scott D'Amore was the last person that was making sense.
I think that's a very big problem.
He was the last one that made sense over there.
They got to go back and get Scott D'Amore. I don't care. I guess I can't say I don't care what he did.
Was he running production though? He was running production.
He was the guy who was the one with the pencil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
he had a great deal to do with the presentation.
He was the guy who had them going back to TNA as opposed to being
Scott
Impact
D'Amore
Wrestling.
had
Like,
women.
it was a whole theme that he had going. He was the guy that brought back Dolph Ziggler. Like he had a whole vision for what
strategy. Yes, I get that. But what I'm saying is production wise, who was the Kevin Dunn?
I don't know, and I don't think it matters because the guy that had the creative ideas is gone, and once that guy was gone, you're left with what's going on right now. It looks like shit, and it is shit because there's nobody back there to make it look any better or be booked any better.
Yo, if y'all watching, we still do want them comp tickets,
I would like a respond back to them emails once in a while, squad. That would be nice. I put AJ Francis on y'all TV more. I will say that. I like seeing him choke slam and slap the shit out of people because he is a beast. We got to get out of here soon. We really got to get out of here soon.
We did AEW move their show, right?
I believe the Collision that was supposed to be Saturday, it was supposed to be live in Texas, but because of Snowmageddon, they canceled that early and they taped it after Dynamite. So if you had to, I want to say they're supposed to be going back to that area at some point to make up for it. The one thing that we were hinting at last week, I was hinting at last week that actually happened. Powerhouse Hobbs in his last match, he got pinned by Kevin Knight, so Kevin Knight could win his first gold in AEW. Jet Speed and Paige are the new AEW Trios champions. I don't know. I don't like that meant he had to lose to number 52 on the very next show, but can't win them all, I guess. And if you're a fan of Baron Corbin, he may be showing up in AEW TV soon.
That's
really
this guy. Yeah, he was on. He had a dark match.
Bishop Dyer was part of a 8-man tag match, in a dark match before Dynamite this past Wednesday. I don't know if I don't remember where they were. I don't know if it was because he was close or if it's because he's close to being signed. But
he was driving Big Show. He was driving Big Show to the show and had his gear with him.
You got your boots?
I don't think he got his just due. I'll be honest with you. I don't like the
Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
They liked him. They popped for him and all that. Because he was on Coach's show today. He co-hosted Coach's show today, and they talked about it. He said the conversation he had with Tony Khan yesterday, because they doubled up the show because of the impending snowstorm in Dallas, which sounds insane.
Yeah.
He said he was like, "Thank you for putting me on. I thank you for letting me rock and roll." And that was basically it. Like, it wasn't no like, I'll come back for the next show. This is what we work with. He happened to be there. They gave him a nice little spot with Billy Gunn and some local guys. And so I don't know if there's gonna be a whole lot coming from Bishop Dyer and AEW. But I mean, because here's the problem with Bishop Dyer. He's a big guy.
He's a big guy. That's the main thing.
Guy is not AEW's deal.
He was doing his thing in MLW.
Yeah. I think he was doing his thing in NXT before they let him go.
For sure.
So, but it's where can he get who thinks they can get the most value out of him? I don't know. I think that's a good point. They just lost Hobbs. I don't know if their track record's that good with any of that stuff.
They want to know if you all right.
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
A show, nigga.
No, I know what's going on. I mean, I just don't have anything to contribute. Like, as far as, I'm not going to just talk just to be talking.
like you were earlier.
Yeah, right. The TNA and AMC stuff, like all these things, like, I mean, just think about it, right? Let's think about the state of wrestling right now. As far as storylines and stuff like that. The fact that we said and talked about a snowstorm until 9:30 tells you everything you need to know. That tells you everything you need to know.
That'd be how we set the show up, though.
Nah, that's an excellent point, though. We definitely had the smoke for Snowmageddon more so than what Punk and Balor. Nothing. Oh, the one thing I did want to, the one question that has been on my mind since he tweeted it in regards to this TNA stuff is Westside Gunn, fourth rope's on Westside Gunn. He basically tweeted, I should just go buy TNA. Mm-hmm. How much that costs?
Mm-hmm. It's a whole lot of goddamn devil wears Pradas.
It's more than the
billboard. Them t-shirts.
It costs more than that billboard.
Definitely more than
Yikes.
I do the fourth rope. I believe that I believe there's supposed to be some dates coming up soon. Some titles to be awarded. Do the fourth rope. Don't worry about TNA. Keep the affiliation with TNA.
You do realize, that's like so when he does a show and he has them sets, that's they sets. They let him lose. They already in bed with him.
TNA?
Yeah.
He's been in bed with TNA.
Yeah, yeah.
They have an affiliation.
When they come out and they got like the little sets with the lights and stuff, all that. A lot of them sets are TNA sets that they let him use. He was in the bed with him before they got TV.
Okay,
so
cool.
Maybe have a discussion on what the money looked like after y'all got TV, but I don't know if it's the same people.
But then what do you do with fourth rope?
Merge, baby. It's together.
Give me fourth rope.
Who are the TNA tag team champions?
You said what?
Who are the TNA tag team champions?
The Hardys.
Who are the fourth rope tag team champions?
Branded.
The Hardys.
That's it.
Go and do
it.
Let Conway be the announcer, y'all.
Well, that's the thing. I think the question would be is what would the show look like?
We almost got in trouble for that before.
Yep, we sure did.
You remember?
Mm-hmm.
So you remember?
We almost no. This is a very specific thing that was said on the show that I cannot repeat.
Because you got in trouble.
Gunn and Carlos Silva coming out together in TNA hats might be a nice look.
Hey,
then what do you do with fourth rope?
It merges in.
So you just had
the name fourth rope. What happens to the branding of fourth rope? I think that's
have you seen how many titles there are on
yeah, and you know what doesn't make that much sense to me?
Fourth rope champion.
Because at a certain point, title should be titling. AEW, I'm not trying to shade AEW, but they have a system of titles that would make a lot of sense if they had the internationals defended here and the continentals defended here and the nationals defended this way. Like they're all kind of just belts.
Do they still have that Saturday show? Is that Saturday show still on?
Yeah, Collision's still rocking.
Yeah.
That's the show they had to retake because that's the Dallas snowstorm.
Yeah, they
don't have Rampage anymore, right?
No. They cut that with the new one with the new deal. They cut Rampage early, which let fourth rope continue to be a touring brand of TNA. You could have shows at Art Basel or South by Southwest. That I think that's smart. You could have fourth rope as a avant-garde wrestling brand, right? That is now you have to take the Fly God Championship off of who got it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the name of the title, the Fly God Championship.
That's the title that's the one that Real One Enzo has.
Oh yeah.
And you put that on one of these amazing black pro wrestlers that
Trey Miguel?
That would be hard. You put that on one of these black pro wrestlers that may not be the cup of tea of the masses, not one of those easy going blah 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 wrestlers.
Sammy Callahan.
You put that John on Kevin Knight, right? And you let this nigga get busy all over the earth in the name of avant-garde pro wrestling.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
So horrible idea.
No, I like the idea. I would like to see how it would work. I would like to see how it would work.
This nigga really wants some merch.
No, not at all. I'm actually more wondering how it could happen, to be honest with you.
I just think there is.
Don't let what that nigga say.
When I type Cal in the chat, when you see Cal in the chat, this is the voice. Cal.
What? Because I'm not sure if Fourth Rope and TNA can coexist and be the avant-garde to the regular. I'm asking. Mimi, you posted it a couple times in the chat.
And what I say? What is you talking about, Wes?
But clearly, we have to have the conversation. We have to have the conversation.
All right, special. Nobody had something a little bit real to say.
What he say?
I'd like to see Ashe get a bigger spotlight
in
a TV deal.
That's the avant-garde. What we talking about?
Let's talk about it, right?
Shout out Darius Lockhart.
Because I got a notification on my cellular device today.
Okay.
From the good folks over at Eventbrite.
Shout out Fight Club.
That there is an event called the Wrath of Khan happening February 22nd.
That's crazy.
Called the Wrath of Khan.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Involving the nigga that holds this title. Brother Khan, the PAW DWC champion. There's some folks on that goddamn flyer that.
Throw it up, Cal.
We don't have it, nigga. God damn.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
Trust me, I looked for it earlier. I said, damn,
I'm sorry,
got the exclusive.
Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, no, they don't have an image. It's the event was just named today, right? And there are some very dope folks on the flight. Of course, Khan is there. Brother Moses is listen, man. There's a relationship. This title, the history of this title, you look at it, Trisha Dora, Doug Dunkerton, now Khan, and it bridges two amazing federations in Fight Club and Ashe.
Mm-hmm.
We're at a point in time, man. We're used to having that time of the year where we all go to whatever destination that WrestleMania is taking place in, right? WrestleMania next year ain't even going to be here in the States. Right? There isn't. I grew up with WWE, WWF, right? WCW, ECW, all that. I'll never stop watching that. You know what I mean? That is the abusive relationships of my life. It is.
Yeah, of course.
It's
I agree.
Toxic. It's toxic.
Yeah, I agree.
That and the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, I was laughing because I understand.
But like, here's the thing with these two, specifically these two organizations. You go watch their events. You got guys, Shook Dunkerton and Dino. You know what I'm saying? These guys mimic things that I know in my regular life. The thing that I was explaining to my son, I like to call Negro nuance. Right? Things that kind of only black people would understand. And when you go to these shows,
it's there.
That's what they show you, right? So you understand it, you're drawn to it. Man, I am super excited about going to Fight Club on February 22nd to see, what was in that case that they had over the ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But also, you got Jocelyn Navarro on the card already booked. So
actual problem, yeah.
Love her.
Shout out to the Kings of the District, the PAWDC Tag Team Champions, right? The Fight Club Tag Team Champions. There are so many. Ill O'Neil is one of the dopest in-ring technicians we've all, you know what I'm saying, seen from week to week. There are so many things to look forward to between Ashe and Fight Club that, man, we need to just tap in and listen. If y'all niggas get a chance, man, Ashe Pro Wrestling, easy to get to on YouTube.
Super easy.
Fight, that's F1, the #1 GHT Club Pro Wrestling. Man, all on YouTube. Go get them. There's a Patreon for Ashe where you can watch all their events.
Mm-hmm. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. I mean,
Yes.
Patreon.com/Ashe Wrestling.
Everything
I say that too often.
You complain about that doesn't exist with the other companies that we've been watching for years.
It's right there.
Exists in these two companies.
It's right there.
So the truth is, the things that we want, we can go get.
Mm-hmm.
Comp seats.
Nah, you don't never ask comp seats from your niggas. Ask
Those
them
the
white
main
boys to
people
comp
I
you.
ask
Pay
for
your
comp
peoples.
Motherfucker, hey, where the car?
Nah, pay your peoples. Ask for comps for the white boys.
Them too.
Them too. 100%. I think that's it. That's it. We got this. There's don't forget, it's Saturday night's main event Saturday. It's 3 matches.
That's crazy.
It's three matches.
That's it?
The Saturday night's main
Peacock?
event.
It's a cage.
It's Peacock.
The Blue Cage Bundy, they gonna say I was Bundy?
Hold up.
Who's on that? Who's the 3?
I'm about to pull up the
Randy Orton.
right
Who is
now.
on the snow? Ooh.
It's the fatal 4-way to determine the number 1 contender for the undisputed WWE title at Smash at Rumble. It's Randy versus Trick versus Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn. Also, Rio are going to be defending the women's tag team championship against Liv and Roxanne Perez, and Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu are going to be finally getting their match.
Oh, yeah, it's a 3-way at the Rumble. 3-way at the Rumble.
It feel like it may be something like that, but I think do you think they're going to add a match on SmackDown, or do you think it'll say 3-match card? It's Peacock. I feel like they don't care.
It's got to be 4.
They can't be 3.
3 feels low, right?
Yeah.
Granted, it is it's a 4-man fatal 4-way there, so that may be
it could be a longer match.
40 minutes.
You think they could do 2 hours with these 3 matches?
I mean,
they could. I wouldn't.
That's a lot of commercial breaks.
Commercials and like Monday Night Raw type segments.
I was gonna say, like, there's got
for like a Rumble build. I'd like to tell everybody that I'm gonna be in the Royal Rumble next week.
A special episode of Miz TV or something.
Dear Lord, no. No, thank
you. Saturday, 8 p.m. Peacock, be there. And if you don't want to watch that, you could probably pop over at 9 o'clock to YouTube and watch the AAA on Fox in Latin America for free. Maybe Omos will show up. I don't know. Let's get the hell out of here. Get ready for Snowmageddon.
What if we get a Omos Hikuleu face off at the Rumble? That
should
happen, right?
We may need to. The one thing that I'm hoping that we get at the Rumble face off wise is Nakamura and Tama Tonga. I like I like how they're building
all them niggas back.
Yeah, matter of fact, on Smack, because the one thing Tama Tonga said is if his squad gets the tag titles, you know what I'm doing, and they're up for the tag titles on SmackDown this week. So
fighting the 6.
Did y'all hear they bringing over Evil from New Japan?
Are they? I didn't see that.
That's
weird.
I saw something, but I didn't know what it was.
WWE just talking about bringing Evil over from New Japan.
People that Evil when New Japan started losing a lot of the people that the AEW picked up, one of the things that they did during the pandemic was book Evil to be like the biggest heel over there, and Evil wasn't like Evil was a character, but Evil was never seen as like the guy in New Japan. A lot of people dislike that, but I guess
group, right?
Well, Evil was part of was he
Evil group?
Yeah, I mean his name was like it was all capital letters. I think he was with a group, but I think by the time that storyline ran out, he got kicked out the group. I don't know what his situation is now. I feel like they're WWE. They know who they picking when they pick these certain types of people, and I think there are a couple. There's a tag team as well, or somebody else is supposed to be coming over where they had interest in at some point.
He gonna get box braids.
He may have to.
Already.
He may have to. On that note, let's get out of here. But first, Miss Mimi.
Yeah.
You got Black Rasslin of the week?
I have a click.
Okay, I like this.
I did not see this movie, but it's black.
Oh.
With 16
shout
Oscar noms.
Yo. Shout out.
Every single person, cast, crew, production, all of it. They are my Black Rasslin of the week.
Shout out you, Mimi. Before the
and
Oscars.
I read the War Room.
before the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that movie.
No, I can't. It's
Watch
too evil. I won't be able to.
You not fucking with the sinners for real. I understand.
I can't do the biblical stuff, the evil.
Don't you see white people evil?
Yes, but that's different. That's different.
No, this
I
is
can't do the
definitely
satanic stuff. I can't do the satanic stuff.
We ain't getting paid for this episode.
DDM, you got a Black Rasslin of the week?
Not being annoyed.
Trick Williams. Trick
Williams. Shout out Trick.
That nigga threw 52 cars in the air. Shot in the air.
Brother fam.
Hey man. Shout out to my sisters Lou and Mika.
Shout out
yes.
Shout out Lil Meeks.
Yes.
30-minute time limit, man.
30-minute time limit. Shout out everybody who tapped in.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. They've been cooking for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to see them gel, to see them working together and figuring things out, man. Episode 0 dropped this week and we got love, but the real for real starts, man. See y'all Tuesday morning, 11:11. 30-minute time limit on the same exact feed here, man. Hey, listen, man. Two. They might, when you see them, you see me. That's I have people, nigga.
Facts.
They with us.
They Tuesdays was historically there's the one of the podcast clubs is the Patreon, and there's shout out to Buckle every Tuesday night on the over on the Twitter Spaces. That adding that show on the Mondays or on Tuesdays on the YouTube, I like that. Tuesdays is one of them days for Black Rasslin. Mm-hmm. Brother Math?
I got two.
Okay.
Oh, shout out to Brother Pete. PV Smooth. Shout out to Pretty Boy Smooth getting that NWA contract. Mm-hmm. That's one of my Black Rasslers of the week.
Shout out.
Other Black Rassler of the week. I spoke about him a couple weeks ago. Saw the chat. The chat did what the chat does. I know they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, so I didn't even bring it back up. But Eli Knight, Eli Knight,
he did his thing this week.
Reality of Wrestling title, defeating AJ Francis. So Eli Knight is my second Black Rassler of the week. Not LA Knight.
Not LA.
And not Eli Drake.
No.
Eli Knight.
The brother who wrestled Sean Legacy on NXT. That was a really good match this week.
It was very fun.
My Black Rasslin of the week. The chat's been turning up. I've been seeing the conversation around his brother's entrance for a while, and I didn't know that there were black guys in Belgium who were wrestling. But shouts out to the brother Ricky Sosa, the young savage. If you've not seen him wrestle, you should have seen his entrance. I don't know what they saying during the verse, but the hook is bang, bang, Sosa, Sosa. And the whole, because he wrestles in France a lot, the whole crowd is turned up to this man's music. He was, shout out Malcolm Muscle.
You was turned up earlier.
Yeah,
I'd seen it I kept seeing it all week, and then I saw Malcolm Muscle talk to him about it, and he was talking about the response he'd be getting from the people. And APC had just posted a match with Mecca, Ricky Sosa, and Andrade, and that shit was ill. But that crowd, the way the crowd was reacting to Ricky Sosa, if you're not tapped in, tap, and he's nice. He's nice in that square circle as well.
If I'm not mistaken, they Wrestling's mentioned him a couple years ago. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
Man, he's only been around. I feel like he's maybe 3-4 years. I'd have to check and see.
This would have been 2 years.
Yeah, he's fairly new to the game, and he's pretty young too. But yeah, that entrance is getting over like crazy online. If you ain't tapped in, tap in soon. It's time to get the hell out of here. Before we do that, Miss Mimi, where can people find you on them socials?
Right here,
right over there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin, right on the screen. Every Tuesday night, the buckle at Black Rasslin. DDM. He in the ether.
What is for? So like ether.
At Dapper Dan Midas on them socials. Secretary Shade on YouTube's.
Yep.
Super ethers. Brother Fan.
Hey man, shout out the system. Secondly, IllFam79 on your social media choice, but man, you followed me before, man. 30 what is it?
30 MTL BRP.
MTL BRP, man. Follow 30-minute time, man.
Facts. That's
the new.
He's stepping on that nigga too. Nah, yeah. Cedric Alexander, my new Black Rasslin. You guys are over there standing on that nigga. Man.
They said, don't disturb this groove.
Man.
Shout out to the system.
Facts. Doing God's work. That's it. At Cal on Twitter. At Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is the website. And as always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. We usually there Fridays. Make sure you subscribe to the youtube.com/Black Rasslin, because every Thursday, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're giving you what? 5 mics of that podcast. Excellence. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Pay that 1, pay that 10 to get all the copyright that can't fit over here. Like Mav said, Rumble Pool is in effect
right now.
$10 a ticket.
Yeah.
PayPal, Cash App.
Check the Twitter. Check the Twitter. Check the Instagrams. It'll be posted up there to let you know where to send your money.
Facts.
Your money will go to good use.
Good use. Shout out to the chat.
You sit in front row at all the. Sorry.
Appreciate y'all. Anybody who's in the snowmageddon area, make sure you get your ham and eggs, get your milk and eggs, get your soups.
No, I did get ham and eggs.
See, there you go. Get your handles. If they still sell you y'all means and handles.
It ain't no handle on it.
Salt.
Yo, that shit was like a gallon of fucking Hawaiian punch.
That's a plastic
bottle.
We out of here. DDM, please take us out.
You must understand that the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. It's America. I can sing it wrong. 'Cause it's all gotta see what's in this out of me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a